another episode. You might be like, what the hell are you doing up this early? Because if you know me, I'm more of like a late riser. So turns out, just let me preface by saying everything is okay now, but had a bit of a family emergency that we were pretty worried about, and luckily it has resolved itself. Everyone is safe. We are okay. But like Mel and I, it was with my yes, my immediate family. So yeah, so I am up and I'm trying to stay up so I don't ruin all my sleep schedule stuff even more. And so I'm gonna try to crochet as much as I can before my body just gives out and withers away into nothing. So I guess I don't need this right here. Let me move this. Also I got egg on my shirt, so don't judge me, please. I can't take that judgment right now. Okay, so a couple of my main projects right now. I have packers due. I have one other packer due on the 11th. Um, so it is the rainbow stripe that's 5 inches long. I did finish my wrist restraints, which I'm super happy with. So I'm gonna have Mel take a picture later so that I can post on my Etsy. But basically, they work exactly like I wanted them to. They have straps that come up in the middle, and you can tie them. Um, I I don't know if I can charge what they're worth, so that might be a kind of challenging thing, but we'll see. Especially maybe with the set, it'll kind of like um, offset the cost a little bit. We'll see. Then I'm making a happy pill, which I haven't done in a while, and also I didn't use safety eyes. I just embroidered them on, and I think I like them. I think they're really cute. Um, and then I have my hood that I'm working on, and just some other things. So we're just trying to keep moving and keep working. I have my Wednesday cup with me. I originally had it right here and dipped my whole sleeve into it. There's Wednesday. Beautiful, beautiful. Can I express a pet peeve? And there's got to be a reason for this. So, like, maybe I just don't know the reason. But so many of my coffee mugs and things that are really cool, they only show the detail on one side. Now, the majority of the population is right handed. I imagine most people drink coffee or tea with their dominant hand. So, why is the cool stuff always facing me instead of facing out? I just don't understand. Maybe they don't expect you to like be putting a show on for people. Who knows? Hello, welcome in. I am up very early for me, so don't get used to it. um, but I am making a happy pill. They are super easy to make, super quick, and I just freehand the design, honestly. Um, I also have my Pride pill. I think that's the one that Daniel won that I never sent. He's like, you don't have to send it, and I was like, say less. Because I'm a good friend. So this is Red Heart Super Saver, and I don't know the color. It's since been discontinued, but something like bright yellow or something like that. I love the tone of it because it's like yellow, but it's like almost like a little green too. And it's just a really cool color. So sucks that they discontinued it, but you gotta make room for more, I guess. Um, but yeah, so we had kind of like a scary morning. And I don't want to take away from people who are closer to the incident. So by like making it about me, I don't want to do that. So just when you have your family, you try to take care of them and try to be supportive. And I think we rallied well, and I think we supported each other well. And I think that showed in spades this morning. But sometimes scary stuff happens in life, and you gotta like figure out what you're gonna do with it. Also, side note, these eyebrows I thought were working last night. I'm not sure if they're working today. Mel was like, whoa. Ooh, it'd be really cute to do like cloud eyebrows. Cloud brows. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on it. When I did it previously, I did 10 rows of each, but this time I'm just gonna measure it because I think like when I did the pride one, it somehow turned out a little like not as polished, which I was not happy about. I think I like skipped a stitch or something, and it didn't look as pristine as how I wanted it to. Which I'm a very pristine boy. Um, yeah, I did my fucking whole like this part of my arm in my coffee, which was really great. So like every time I go on to like TikTok, or I don't really go on to TikTok anymore. I do like Instagram stories, or not stories, reels, or I do YouTube shorts. I do YouTube shorts most, or Facebook videos. Anyways, but like there's always like this person who is like, let's see what I crocheted in a day, and it's like 50 things. And I'm like, it it takes me like 50 days to crochet one thing, and it's not like I crochet big things. It just takes me a long time. Okay, so let's see. We are at 6 rows right now. Hey, Tay Weezy, what's up? Champ is here. What are you up to today? You chilling? You working? Doing both? Man, it's been a crazy day. Oof. It's 9:30 here, and I'm like, I need a drink. Like, I need something. Hey, Cammy, no, I'm not just working. Cool. Where do you work? Cammy, I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. I'm just trying to do as much as I can. How about yourself? I had like a weird morning, so I'm just trying to stay up as long as I can and like do as much as possible. So I make these little that's upside down. I make these little chill pills. So whenever you're stressed out, you give the chill pill a little squeeze, and helps you relax. So I am gonna start selling my stuff in the store, on consignment, and this was one of the things that they really liked. So I was like, okay, I'll make more of those. Um, but yeah, so I'm just crocheting, making a little pill. Maybe it's a happy pill, not a chill pill. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, maybe I should do a chill pill and a happy pill because this is like a happy little guy. What are you up to, Cammy? Yeah, when you stuff these, they look really cute. You finished an all black shawl, the double crochet. Oh man, working with that black yarn, I know that is, a struggle for a lot of people. So that's amazing that you got that done, Cammy. So I'm using a 4 millimeter hook, and I'm using my seconds, um, uh, coffee and cream, cookies and cream, whatever, uh, furls hook, which I love. It's probably my favorite hook because I have another 4 millimeter, but I never reach for it. I always reach for this one. I love this set. For something about it's very soothing. 7 millimeter. Oh yeah. Yeah, I always say with black if you can go with a larger hook, that is always more helpful. Um, the thing about it is I don't have that much of a problem working with black yarn. I mean, when it gets like really small and really tight, like that's hard for any yarn, but like when I switch over to a really light yarn, like a pastel, like my eyes are like, what? Or like white. That is where I have problems. Yeah, so, it's been a crazy morning and I'm just trying to like stay awake. If you've been keeping track of 63 rows, oh my gosh. How long did it take you? Probably like no time at all. You're so fast. Um, but yeah, so uh, if you've been following my channel, you know that I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping, and I won't get to sleep until like 7 a.m. Um, and so I I we got a call from a family member who was having a problem at like 8 or something, maybe a little earlier. And so I got like less than an hour of sleep. But I'm trying to be like, oh, this is a blessing in disguise. You know, I got got to wake up and stuff like that early. Um So I'm trying to see it like that and do a bunch of things in one day. Because I was saying, like, if I go on like YouTube Shorts or like Facebook video, uh, they there's so many people who are like, "This is what I crocheted in a week," and they like dump a bunch of stuff, like 50 items into like a basket, and I'm like, how? Like, just how? How are you doing that? Are you a wizard? So yeah, it's gonna be hard because I've got to price stuff pretty low, which I already do. So that's not like the biggest deal. I guess it's just more like I want things to sell, but because they're on consignment, I have to like mark them up. And so it's kind of like this weird dance of like how much can I charge people for things. And I'm really hoping that some of these things sell, because that would be really cool. Because I do my Etsy, and basically the only thing that sells are the Packers usual. But you know the saying, everything looks better in black. The shawl is no exception. Stunning. Oh my gosh. I bet honestly, like I kind of want to do everything in black, but I gotta put some color in there. I guess I like crocheting with color. I'll be honest. Um, but it's like I do really like crocheting with black too. I did this thing, so like there was I think it was last year maybe. There was a really good sale on Caron 1 pounds, and like it was like maybe they were like $5.99 or something. So it was like I'm gonna get a bunch now, and so I bought 5 black, or what I thought was black. It turns out it was like a charcoal, like a deep charcoal gray. Like it would be super easy to confuse it for black, as I did. Um, but like I bought all of them, and I could have taken them back, but I just like I didn't feel the need. They weren't that far off, so it was just like whatever. Um, but it actually has made knitting with or crocheting with black a lot easier because it's got a little bit of like white in it, so it is so much easier to find your stitch. And give me a minute. Plus picture of a group of those weirdos. Let's see, where is my Facebook tab? I heard it beep. I know where. I know it's here somewhere. I will find you. There it is. Okay, let's see. Get into my knitting machine. Don't have it yet. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I guess I could just search on me where it does. So, one thing that I'm doing that's a little it's not that unusual for me, let's be honest. I made wrist restraints for like sexy times. I'm super excited to post those on Etsy, but I don't know how I'm gonna um I don't know how I'm going to uh I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna price it. Um because they took a while to make. Like I it took a while to get like the crochet machine to finally work and make these little straps, and then I had to do the centerpiece and these 2 straps, and I had to sew that all in. Um, so it wasn't like the easiest project, but like, and also I had to like conceptualize it. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, so let's see how many stitches we're at now. 6, 7, 8. So yeah, so we'll see how much we can crochet together. If you need to go, if you need to stay, whatever you need to do. Just, work, do your day, how you need to do it. I'll be here as long as I can be. I think that, um, let me see. I think that, oh man, my phone is dying. Okay. Alright, here is my latest shawl. Oh my gosh, Cami, that is so amazing. Oh my gosh, let me zoom in on that. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it looks like, what's the word? Like luscious, like just like, oh, like enveloping. Um, what was I looking for? Damn it, I don't know. ADHD. So, like, I've been watching, well, I've seen a bunch. I haven't watched them because I have ADHD. Um, I've seen a lot of videos that talk about the link between ADHD and autism. I think it's really interesting, and I want to do research on it, but like I keep getting distracted, which I know is like such a stupid like ADHD thing to say, but like I keep like I mean I got shit to do. Um so I don't know, like I don't know if you've researched it at all, Cami. I'm not diagnosing you, by the way. Um but just like like there's so many people that have both that you kind of start to wonder like is it um more likely to be like comorbid or whatever. So um I yeah, I mean granted like one more diagnosis wouldn't kill me, but like man, I am tired of being diagnosed with things. I wish people could tell me like ways that I could like get better rather than tell me ways that I am getting worse. If you know what I mean. Uh, I just really, I just really, I've just been going through a hard time right now. I've been super impulsive, and not just with purchasing, which I've been actually pretty good about because I spent all of my budget at the beginning of the month, so there wasn't really any question. Asperger's, but who knows if it's true or not. Yeah, I mean, maybe watch these videos and see. Like, I've had like, I know they've like you know how they change the names of like things and whatnot in in psychiatry and psychology. So, um, so I know Asperger's is not called that anymore. It's just called autism spectrum disorder. So, like, no matter where you are in the spectrum, you're still autistic, which I think makes more sense because if one is like a light version of the other, like, why not just put it on a spectrum and call it that? Also, I've heard that um, the like I've heard Asperger, like the guy that diagnosed that initially was a Nazi. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I have done no fact checking, but like an actual like World War II. So I think a lot of people want to detach that name from that diagnosis. Um, I've never been diagnosed with it, but like there's so many things that I relate to that it just like kind of sounds familiar. But I'm having a hard enough time like keeping like or getting my ADHD diagnosis, so I'm definitely not in line to get an ASD uh, diagnosis. Um, so yeah. I think that like the thing is like so I have a lot of things that like people who have autism or autism spectrum disorder like typically have. Like I have sensory issues, I have RFID, like I'm very sensitive. Well, I guess that's a sensory issue. Most of mine are sensory issues. But I remember talking to this mom who, I mean, at the time Asperger's was used as a diagnosis, and her son had it, and he was an adult, but like, um, I remember she was like, You don't have it. Like, you're nothing like my son." Like, and she didn't mean it in like an invalidating way. She just kind of meant like, from my experience, like, I don't think you have it. So it's possible I just have some sensory issues, and you know, maybe that's it. Okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's so cute. Well, I don't want to speak too candidly, Cammy, but I think we got fucked up heads. I posted a picture or a couple. I posted actually a few pictures, but the first two were the they say what she did to research Ruby Frank, and I used to watch her videos. Okay, well, okay, I've never heard of them. Okay, Ruby Frank. Okay, okay. So I'm just crocheting along, just making a tube. This is a very easy pattern. Like I wouldn't even make sense for me to write it up. Because it's literally like you can just think like how does a pill look, and then you make it, and then it's fine. Um, I'm gonna try to like fit more Halloween stuff into the next 50 or so days, 54 days. Um, I I'm gonna try. It's October's gonna be really hard, so I'm really not sure how to like approach it with like planning for projects and stuff like that. Um, because I have surgery on the 13th, and I don't really know how comfortable I'll be to like keep crocheting and making stuff and whatnot. Um, so we'll see. She had a channel called Eight Passenger Sins based on her 6 children. Her channel has been deleted. Oh, okay. very dramatic. Also, having 6 kids, pass. Hard pass. So, I have been having this idea that I want to do, some glow in the dark yarn. And I've been thinking about a bunch of different ways I can do that. Um, first, is first and most unlikely is buying glow in the dark yarn. It's just way too expensive, even on sale. And I think the reason I'm so fascinated is because yeah, exactly. Yeah, whenever there's these conflicts or whatever with people you used to watch, you're just like, what happened? Like, you were cool and now you're not. Um, yeah, I totally know what you mean. Um, I have followed a couple controversial YouTubers, and at one point or another, I had to like uh, cut myself off from watching them because they just weren't adding to my life, and the constant drama and the like allegations and stuff like that I really wasn't comfortable with. So I guess it was just about like, I just like listened to myself. I realized that like if I watch someone, I'm giving them money, and even if I'm not directly giving them money, I'm indirectly giving them money through YouTube, and I'm also giving them attention and a voice. And if I really don't want to hear that, the best thing I can do is not watch them. That's how I see it. I don't know if that's true, but it's true for me, so deal with it. Um, so yeah, yeah, I understand it's very easy to get fascinated with these people. Okay, so let's see how many rows we have. Okay, and let me count the rows in the other one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh. How serendipitous. Okay, so I got to, and I had a stitch marker that I just like left in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start stuffing because I can get my hand all the way in there. Doing court. Oh, drama. Drama mama. So I was really lucky, and I got the some of the Halloween yarn from Joanne. And this is the jack-o'-lantern, which was my favorite. I also really wanted to get Vamp, which is like the red and black, because my wife really liked it, but they were sold out by the time that I like could order. Okay, so if you don't know how to stuff things, you want to like rip it up into little pieces. It just makes the stuffing distribute better. Now I really gotta look at yeah, it's so pretty, right? And they also have this another one that's still in store, which is like amazing that any Halloween yarn is still in store, but like they also have one that's called like Witch's Brew, and it's purple, white, and green. Which in theory I love, but I don't like the tones that they use. So I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna wait for someone else to scoop it up. Although it's been a while, so like maybe I should just do it. Um, but yeah, they only sent 3 of each to every store, and that's it. It's so ridiculous, and it doesn't look like they're gonna renew the yarn. So I don't like. Now I'm like, do I use it? Do I like collect it? Like, what do I do? Okay, so we're just gonna keep on breaking this apart. When I first started, one of my biggest problems was just kind of just handful, just stuff things in, especially like with my big designs, but like it's not worth it. It looks terrible. It feels awful. Also, I have this pretty yarn. I think you'll like this. Um, so this is Premier Spun Colors in the color Autumn. It is a roving style yarn. It is 65 acrylic, 35 superwash merino, and it's a 4 weight, and it is gorgeous. It just looks like, uh, it just it just looks amazing, and I love it. And I want to marry it. Okay, so put some more stuffing in it. One of the things I hate about stuffing is you always need more than you think. I'm like, oh yeah, that should be enough, and it's like never enough. Still working on Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas and passing to finish her patch of dress. I don't mind making the pieces, it's just sewing it together. That is exactly what I heard. I follow alt knots, which if you don't follow them, I really suggest it. They are so sweet, so cool, and like very goth and like spooky ooky, which I love. And they did that kit last year, and they were like the pieces, and they have like infinite patience, like for everything I've seen. And they were like, the dress was ungodly. Like it was so much. But something that you should know. Okay, so Red Heart Super Saver, I believe, just came out with this color. The color is called Jewel Tone, and it is basically Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's self striping. It's Super Saver stripes. It's self striping, and it is exactly Sally. So I really want to make something out of it and then like put stitches in it and stuff. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I saw that kit, and like a couple people were like, "Oh, you're gonna get this kit," and I was like, I cannot. Like one, the hook size alone is very unattractive to me, and two, I um I just like um no. You're taken by the most beautiful woman. Feel free to tell Melissa she's beautiful. I mean, beautiful, she's gorgeous. I tell her that all the time, but I'm sure she will appreciate it from another source. So thank you, Cammy. That is so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, so stuffing it now, and the features are starting to kind of puff up and pop out. I basically just did 5 stitches in each of the rows that I put it on, and then I've seen a lot of people do a mouth this way where you just um, you kind of semi loosely make a line between 2 stitches that have a midpoint, and then you come up through the midpoint and you just loop around the yarn and you pull it back through the midpoint, and it creates this little like little quirky. Okay, so I am going to start my decrease. I'm going to do an invisible decrease for all my decreases. Um, just because I think it generally looks better. Got it for me for Christmas. I was not expecting that, but Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, it is a fantastic movie. I feel like I need to take a break from watching it because I watched it so much in the past couple years that I just need to, like, cleanse my palate because I felt like I got a little tired of it. Like, there's definitely parts that, like, will forever, forever love and, like, watch. But I think, like, as a whole, like, the whole movie, I probably need a break from it. Like, I have a life size, like, zero um, uh, that pretty much hangs up year round. Um, he's definitely part of the decorations. Um, Probably should have put a stitch marker, but oops. Yeah, let me put a stitch marker. Okay. I got this yellow so long ago. I had to be a couple years ago. Um, but I was going to the store to get inspired. I think that I might have been at Michael's, and I just saw all these beautiful neon colors, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a neon blanket. And so I made my very first granny square and just started making a blanket. And that blanket is still not done because I hate making a lot of granny squares. It's for some people, it's not for other people. I really have a hard time making that many and then wanting to put them together and all this stuff. It's just a lot for me. So, Cami, I heard about this app, and it is called Hocus Pocus. Yes, have to. Hocus Pocus is the first movie I watched. I already watched it this year. Um, So let's see. Let me see. What am I looking for? What was I looking for? Oh, the app. Okay, so the app is called Sweepy, and it's supposed to help you, but it hasn't helped me thus far. But maybe it'll help you. I feel like everybody has like the app that helps them, and maybe this could be it for you. I don't know if you're an app person. Like, if I can get all my stuff done in an app, that feels really good. But yeah, if you want to check it out, because I've seen ads for another app called Me Plus, and like ME Plus, and um I was gonna try it out, and then it was like 7-day free trial, and then and then you had to pay for it, and I was like, fuck that. It looked cool, but like, I'm not gonna buy an app that I don't know works. So, whatever. Okay, so I got the first round of decreases, and I'm going to go ahead and start. my second round. So I did, okay, so it's 1 and then decrease. Okay, 1 and then decrease. Yeah, if it doesn't work, it's not my fault. But like, it has like a bunch of like, it like, it puts everything into rooms, and then like, it has like common things that are in rooms that are like tasks, and then it has like and then it has like, you can like customize it. Um, but so I saw this on someone who like this like it was sponsored, but this person who had ADHD. Hold on, just before I left, I went to the cat area. Big mistake. Yeah, it's a big mistake for me too. I just want all the cats. Do you want to hear like the saddest story of all time? I think I might like I might make up the end because that's what happened in my head, but like I don't know. So like one time, when so it was when we had just gotten jail, and he didn't have his shots yet. He like didn't have anything yet. He was really young. So we I was like out uh going. This is when we lived in Charlotte, and I had my car, and we lived in the apartment, and then so I am getting out of my car, and there's a cat, and it like looks pretty friendly. And we knew that there was a feral cat colony kind of like over the hill. There is this like trailer that had just been like dumped there, and like um cats, like tons of cats lived there, but they were mostly feral, right? So obviously we just kind of let them be, and you know, no, not our business, because like I mean, we could have we probably could have called a humane society to do like trap, um, like TNR, like that kind of thing, but we didn't do that because we didn't think about that at the time. But there was this one cat, it was an orange cat, and it came over to me, or like it was like kind of like across like the parking space from me. And, I was like, oh, come here, just like being sweet to it. Like I wasn't trying to like scare it or anything. I just was trying to be sweet to it. Um, and then, um, 13-year-old. Oh my gosh. See, those are the cats I want to donate. I want to donate. I want to adopt, because like they're just so sweet, and like honestly, they deserve to have like the best life, even though they're a little older. So this cat finally came over to me. I was out there like maybe 5 minutes before it came over to me, so it was very friendly, and it was rubbing all over me, and just being very sweet, and just like so like I literally sat on the curb and just like pet this cat for like 30 minutes, and then like I went inside because I was like, I wonder if we have any like tuna, or if we have any wet cat food, if it will eat it. So I brought some wet cat food out. But like so our how our apartment was arranged, we were closest to the window, and we could hear this cat like yowling, like calling for me. Um and I was just like, oh. And so I went back with the food, and gave it food and gave it water. Um, and it was just like really interested in getting pets. And I was like, Mel, like, can we take this cat in, please? And she was like, honestly, like we don't know, like JL is still a kitten, like we can't do this, which was very mature of her and the right call, but oh, I felt terrible. I was like, this is not a feral cat. This is a very socialized cat. And it's just a real sweetie baby. Um, so I, so when I finally came inside, because I was outside for like probably an hour and a half total. When I came back inside, the cat was still like yowling and like please come back. Like it was like, and I just was like in tears, just bawling my eyes out, like freaking losing my shit because this cat wanted to hang out with me. Where's my polyfill? What what did I do? What's underneath me? Underneath this ass. Um, but yeah, and so like I fell asleep like basically sobbing, and like Mel was like, that was the most like torturous like experience ever. Hey Daniel. And like yeah, Mel was like super scarred from it, and like honestly, like the cat like sat out there and meowed for hours. I mean, hours. And like the the neighbors below us, like they try to like shoo it off and like stuff like that. And it was like it sounded like it got potentially violent, like with the cat. Like it was so horrible. It's the worst story. But yeah, I was like, someone needs to adopt this cat. Let me play with it. And that person is me. Okay, so I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can while I am awake today. Normally I'm not awake this early, but kind of had a family emergency this morning. Everything's fine. Everyone's safe now. But we kind of like didn't know something, so like we I am making a happy pill. Um, I still need to send you your pride pill. I'm so lazy. So crazy. Um, yes. Uh, I am stuffing the hell out of this thing. I am going to be selling my stuff on consignment at my favorite place, the Scrap Exchange. The Scrap Exchange is like a local, they do like thrifting for like all kinds of things. Like honestly, like there's like there'll be like a big bin and it'll just be like pill bottles that don't have like labels on them. There's pill bottles. And so if you wanted to like get 50 pill bottles and like make something, like you could do that. Like it's so many things, but they also have yarn, and I get a lot of like yarn from them. Like look at this, is my favorite of the finds. So this is a brown sparkle with gold sparkle. I got two of these, and I got a gold one that didn't have as much, because it's like you might get like someone's like what someone was actually using, so you never know if it's like a full skein or not. But I got each of these were, they were $3 a piece. Like that is so good. And then I got this one, which I'm really excited about. It's 75%. Okay, maybe you can answer this, Daniel. So it's very pretty, right? Like it looks like a little squished cake. Um, it's 75% acrylic, 15% wool, and 10% Lincoln. What's Lincoln? Have you heard of that? Is it common and I just don't know it? some up the butt. Up the butt. Ooh, I also made these wrist restraints. So they go like this. You put your hands through here, and then you have your play buddy tie up these little strings, and then you can't get them loose. I made part of it with my knitting machine and part of it by hand. I'm not sure if it's worth it doing the knitting machine, but it's worth a try, and it was fun to make. So just a lot of details. Okay, so Lincoln, yeah, I've never heard of it before. I mean, I know I haven't been around the block like that long, but like it's really weird. Okay, so what is Lincoln fiber? Would be the other. Oh, on the other end of the long wool spectrum with a coarser fiber. Oh, look at you, Mr. Science Man. Not only do lignans have abundant long fibers, but they're extraordinarily lustrous and hence take color well when dyed. Spiritiness. Oh, ooh, that makes me love it more because I loved it to begin with. That is cool. Yeah, I just never heard of it, and I didn't really actually know how to Google it. So I was like, what is Lincoln? Do a Google search. It sounds amazing. Like, is it a I guess like it's probably like a type of animal, right? Like a specific type of animal, um, that they would get the wool from. I've been wanting to dye hair. I've been wanting to dye uh yarn so bad lately, but I just like it doesn't make sense for me to buy all the materials to buy yarn and then learn how to make pretty yarn because I imagine you can't just like splash some shit on there and it's like gorgeous. And Lincoln sheep. Oh, cool. I gotta find some of these Lincoln sheep and start brushing them out. Um, but yeah, so I don't like imagine that it would be like amazing like right off the bat. And so I don't know. And I just had kind of like a weird experience dyeing the acrylic. I know it's a totally different experience, but I just I don't know. It took like a full week to dry. And I was like, what is going on? There's not that much yarn here. So I'm wrapping up this pill. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. Okay, so I have packers to do, and those are necessary. Please don't dye acrylic. It's so hard to dye and can easily be messed up. The heat can melt it. Okay, so when I dyed acrylic, I just used acrylic paint and I watered it down, like I had seen some other people do. So I didn't really dye um, acrylic because I looked into like the actual dyes and I was like, Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut a long tail. Oh, and I have my hood. My hood. God, I want to go to bed so bad. So bad. Okay, so I'm gonna get my darn needle. I'm back on like the needle train. Wait, that sounds weird. I'm back on the using my needle to sew in ends for like most things. Um, because I just like I really um I just think it just makes like a cleaner looking end product. I don't know if that is true or if I am crazy bananas, but I was playing D&D with like my Charlie Help won't touch. So much work with some research goes in the tires. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've totally heard that with acrylic. Like it's just not even worth the effort to dye, especially when there's so much value acrylic that like just like it's dyed. Like you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I've heard that too. But I heard you can mix acrylic paint, and so you can kind of paint the yarn, which makes it a little crunchy. Um, I don't know if I have still. I mean, I'm sure I still have it. I don't get rid of shit, but like, I wasn't too upset with the crunchiness because it was already kind of like a stiffer yarn, so it wasn't like I was using really nice yarn to do the process. And I wanted it to be like I wanted it like bright yellow, bright lime green, and then like grays and blacks, and I thought that would be really cool. But but then it just bled because it like the setup I had to dry it was like really it was just a coat hanger, and so I hung the ends on a coat hanger because I heard you could do that. And like it drooped so much that all of the color from the ends drooped into the center and just overpowered it. So it is what it is, but you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go and poke this in here. Oh, this makes me want to make a pineapple, like a SpongeBob pineapple. That'd be really cute. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta put this in now. So, what are you up to today, Daniel? Okay, just going around. I've been learning a lot from waiting for Ashley at home. Are you feeling any better from the other day in your video? Okay, so we have a happy pill. I didn't have to use any safety eyes because I embroidered the eyes, and it was actually pretty easy to do. Um, I feel like it's got like good squishiness. Like with my packers, I pack them really, 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 really full because I don't want them to. I want them to be able to be washed and worn, and that kind of flattens them out and condenses the polyfill. But it's all good working through it. Okay, I'm I'm glad to hear that there are ups, but we're definitely here for you if you need anything. We love you. Okay, I'm gonna drink out of my Wednesday coffee cup. I'm gonna drink it backwards because I want you all to be able to see how cool my mug is. I don't know where I was looking. I'll have to find it. But I was looking and they had a thing, just like freestanding hand that you could just like put up like right there, like wherever. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. And it was like $15. So it was not bad pricing. I kind of wanted to, it was a little flat and like tone, so I probably would have wanted to like, spruce it up and then ruin it, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's make this tip. Okay, so let me clean up my workstation because it's supremely bothering me. Also, like, okay, how do we feel about these brows? Because I think this one is way shorter than this one. I just kind of like sketched them on. I was like, whatever. I shaved my eyebrows in a fit of impulsivity. And yeah, so shaved my eyebrows and 2 nights ago, and then last night I just drew some on to go on live, and I slept in them, and they're staying on pretty well. I think they're black though, which is a little dark for me, but whatever. Never stopped me before. Okay, so I'm gonna roll up. Thank you. It's weird because, like, I'm not used to, like, drawing on my eyebrows at a place where they would normally be. Now I'm used to doing, like, a drag brow, so I was like, "I'm gonna be, like, up here." Like, so I need to make sure that I, like, keep myself in check and don't go too crazy. Um, yeah. So I'm thinking of making a pumpkin garland, um, or maybe, like, maybe I'll do like a bunch of garlands and kind of just gonna see what looks good. I feel like garlands are easy and then you don't have to like make room for them. They're just there. Because I want to make some pillows. I'm trying to decide on makeup for my cosplay. Okay, if you need any help or anything with makeup, I will gladly help you because I love makeup and I love Cruella de Vil. Just so you know. But okay, I'm tired of rolling this up. So, I'm going to use my 3.5 millimeter hook, and I'm going to start my pattern. Oh, my phone's almost dead. Okay, well, we're not doing that then. Um, so, and you would think that I would know the pattern by now, but I just don't. Like, I think I might, but I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go with the hood. Okay, so so this is what it looks like worked up, the spun colors. It's just so pretty. Oh wait, wrong hook. It's like, why is it so wrong? That's my dad sneezing. Okay, so we're going back to the half double crochet. I'm just free wheeling up in here, trying to find something um, that kind of looks right. Um, yeah, I like freehanding things, but it does make it harder. One, if you want to make it again, and two, um, just trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing. I really want to make hoods for the consignment shop. I think those would be really popular, and I'm into things that sell. So this is an eye hook, so it is a 5.5 millimeter hook. And I decided on the size because it had like a nice drape to it, and it gave like some holes without being like too ridiculous. Because I really want to do some distressing with it, and if the holes were too big, I think the distressing would just get lost. This is gonna be in theory. This is gonna be my first Halloween without a chest. So I'm super excited to see what that looks like for me. Um, wait, what the fuck? Oh man. Okay, wait. Okay, this is right. Okay, this is right. I was like, I got like backwards on it. Okay, so I feel like I need to eat more because I ate what did I eat? I ate like a breakfast like sandwich, which is like normally like a lot and like fine, but like now I'm just like hungry. I think it's because I haven't slept, so I'm just kind of like feeling the the, the hangry vibes. Okay, all of my stitches fell off me. Great. Let me see, what movie did I watch the other day? So Mel and I are trying to watch more scary movies, because like I've always wanted to watch scary movies and be like a cool kid, but like I'm just not. I can't hang. I'm such a baby. Um, so uh, so yeah. So I just So I have not been able to hang my whole life, and so I just want to be a cool kid. So, okay, so it might be hard to see. Right where this stitch marker is, there is the start of some distressing. I'm doing like a double crochet over the spaces that I don't want to include in my stitch, and I'm trying to build it up each uh, each pass to be. Oh my gosh, my dad sneezes ridiculous. Um, so what was I saying? I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. My brain is fried. So tired. Gotta sleep. Gotta sleep. Do I look as tired as I feel? Oh, I didn't turn this on. Bright lights. That'll help keep me awake for sure. Let me make a call real quick. Okay, I'm back, but I'm done. So what am Let's plug my phone in so I can actually do some shit. Okay. Fuck, am I tired? Ugh. Okay, what can I make? Can I make? Can I make? Okay, I'm just gonna keep making this HUD. It's gonna take for fucking ever, but you know. Okay, so we're doing our doubles all the way across, except where we're doing our ends, or we're doing our distressed part. I'm still trying to figure out what would be good to use as a thing for the drop stitch. I just don't know. Oh, there's paint bottles. I wonder if that would work. Put a couple on each paint bottle. I wonder if that would just like drag it down and get weird. Okay. So that's my last triple. I'm gonna do a single and then a slip stitch. And then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna do it all over again. yeah, I'm just trying to get as much done as I can while I'm awake because I feel a strong sleep coming, and I know that I've been feeling very unproductive lately because I just can't like get things done in the way that I want to, which is really frustrating because a mix of like meds and mood and attention, all of those things are really just like biting me in the ass. Also, sleep. Um, so, really, I'm struggling to feel like I'm being productive. And this is a really hard time of year for me to feel unproductive because it's my favorite time of year. And I put a lot of pressure on myself to make like things perfect. And I just like don't. I just don't want to like set expectations that I can't follow, but sometimes it happens. I saw like the plate of biscuits in there, and I was like, "Why are you still awake?" I couldn't sleep. Yeah, I went to sleep for about an hour, and then had a family emergency, and now I'm back up again. I'm sorry you couldn't sleep. So I'm working on my hood. I got my cuffs done. I got my little happy pill done. And we're just gonna keep on trucking. I'm so tired. I am just doing the bare minimum I can before I go to sleep so that I feel like I was productive because right now I just feel like I'm not being productive every day and it's really bothering me. Yeah, I was actually like having a good sleep and like made like a little bit of progress and like when I was able to sleep and then I had to wake up, like right away and it's just not fun. But things are okay, everyone's safe, so no need to worry there. It's just, you know, it's kind of like a touch and go moment that, I had to bear witness to. So this just is another reason why I love roving style. It just has so much personality to it, and just the texture is really great. Um, a lot of the problems that people have with roving style yarn, I don't experience myself. I don't know if it's my tension or what, but yeah, I don't really have too many problems with roving style. I haven't done really thin roving style yarn, so maybe that is part of it. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna go up here. That seems really tight. Okay, so I'm trying to make the chain long enough to get over to the other side. And this is a technique I saw online to get some distressing going. You can see maybe like right here. Um, Basically, you just do your stitch just way over. I'm a little iffy on the going back to like the non-distressed way, but we'll give it a try. I feel like I might need some espresso this morning. Like I feel like I might need like to make myself like a latte and go real fancy with it and just go buck wild. My the espresso side of my coffee machine is pretty gross, so I don't know if I'm gonna like physically be able to clean it, but we'll see. So we've kind of developed a pattern in how we finish off the ends, which is good for me right now. I know we're going to have to change it up soon, but right now, just keep it keep it real. I need to get my drawing, which is on the floor over there. I'm also really inspired. I was saying it earlier. I'm really inspired by like Facebook videos and YouTube videos of people being like, "Oh, this is what I crocheted in a day," and they like plop down like 50 items, and I'm like, "How in the fuck? Like, how are you doing that, you bitch?" Then her. Okay, so I'm coming up on the distressed part, so I'm actually just gonna do the same width as I did before. So kind of pull that tight and then okay. So yeah, I know a lot of the projects I do versus products that a lot of other people do. Some are more time consuming than others, but um, so I shouldn't be mad at myself that I can't finish, 100 in a day or whatever. But so I'm just crossing the middle. Now that I have my phone charger, um, I'm going to switch projects to making a packer. Um, this is something I have to make anyways, so it's really important that I get this done. Like, it's less important than I finish the wood. Okay. So I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna pull on my 3.5 millimeter hook. And then we're gonna. So I just saw that Follow Boy announced more tour dates, and they have one in Raleigh, and I'm super excited. So I'm gonna just like, boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Joanne has a deal. Just not really feeling anything from Joanne right now. Hirschner's. Okay. So let's see. So I'm gonna do half purple, half blue. I try to like spread out my colors relatively evenly, but it can be a bit challenging. So if you're doing this yourself, just kind of be patient, man. I can't read anything. Do I need my glasses too? I need my glasses too. Okay. Be right back. Get my glasses. Okie dokie. Welcome back. Hope you can sleep. Yeah, we'll see. I have an egg on my shirt. I need my glasses because I can't. I'm so tired, my eyes can't focus. For those of you who don't know, I talk about it all the time. It's probably annoying. I'm farsighted, which means that more often than not, like I can see just fine because when you're farsighted, you can overcompensate with your eyes and see just fine. But because I am tired, my eyes can no longer concentrate and I can't read this pattern. Okay, that's better. Um, yeah, I hope you can sleep too, Lydia. Um, okay, so we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Oh, almost 3 and 5. Okay, so the next 2 stitches. and then increase, then do 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then increase. Okay. Catching high voltage took some meds. Oh, I hope that helps. And you've been going through so much lately. Really hope you get some rest and can take care of yourself. Okay, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably the slowest I've ever made a packer. Okay, and then do increase. Okay, and so we're gonna do 4 rows of this without any increases or decreases. This is gonna give us the height. I need a different hook for this. I'm gonna use my clover, I think, because like I don't know, something about like this hook doesn't feel right now. I don't appreciate that. So let me see if I brought that hook in here or if it's sitting on my couch. It's on my couch, probably. Do I have any hooks over here? Oh, I do. There it is. There it is. Okay. So yeah, that's a little faster. So I'm making a rainbow stripe packer, and this is the second of 2 that need to go out by the 11th. I try to stay ahead of my packers if I can. For a while there, I was kind of doing everything under the wire, and it just kind of stressed me out. But I also recently started printing my own shipping labels, which has been a game changer because it's cheaper, and you don't have to leave home, which I really like. You should make headbands on your knitting machine. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I know a lot of people do that. It's like the twisted front. Okay, just crochet on. I feel like I need like 400 Monster Energy drinks. Okay, so we did one round. Let's start the second one. Yeah, can you make them on the smaller knitting machine? Probably, right? I also have a pattern for like little penises with this machine. And I got it when I thought I could use my other knitting machine, and that was a crash and burn, so never got to make one. So maybe I'll make some. Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Yeah, that would be really fun to do. Okie dokie, just going around. Now I'm on my third. Yeah, yep. Just most people aren't expecting me to go early with my live, so to be expected. And I'm just kind of like low energy right now, so I'm not pulling pulling people in, but that's fine. just hanging out. I might listen to some music. I don't know, just music makes me feel a little better. So maybe we need some high energy music. Well, I know what to do. Kylie Minogue. That's I want to play. Okay, this is the last stripe, last round before we switch over to blue. So I really like listening to a little bit of everything, which I know is kind of a generic answer. Um, but I do really like pop punk and um, emo music. But I also really like rock, and I like dance music and pop music. Um, I love like old country, like that's so good. Um, so a little bit of everything. What about you? Country music. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's something I never really got into like the newer stuff. Like I love like Dolly Parton and like Johnny Cash, but I don't really go any further than that. Willie Nelson. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Trying to stay focused and like get stuff done. It's hard when you have ADHD. You just want to do like anything else. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the extra. It doesn't need to be a long tail because it doesn't clip on. Okay, so now I need to find blue. What kind of artists do you listen to? Single crochet the next two. And then do an invisible decrease. Alan Jackson, oh cool. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So this is the color Dazzle Blue, and it's a really beautiful blue. Asked me, I was coughing and I didn't have any right. Oh, no problem. You're allowed to cough. Get that stuff out. Seven, eight, invisible decrease. Okay, and then we're going to do no increase all the way around. Yeah, sorry I'm not very interesting right now. I'm just trying to like power through, get stuff done. So yeah, I'm just following along with this pattern. If you are interested in this pattern, this packer pattern, you can find it in the description below. Um, and I, it's a free pattern. You can use it and sell packers, or you can just make packers and donate them to like local like LGBTQ plus groups, and um, you know, and they'll find someone who will appreciate um, this gift, because like packers out in the world tend to be very expensive and not super practical, and these are like both have form, function, price, like everything literally. It's so um, like I have one and I wear it and it's so nice. Okay, we're gonna move our stitch marker up, and then we're gonna do a single crochet. We're gonna do an invisible decrease, and then we're gonna do 8 stitches. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 stitches, then invisible. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this decrease. Okay, and I'm going to do 2 rows. Hello, welcome in. I am just working on a pattern, and I'm trying to get as much done as I can before I just absolutely crash. I couldn't even read the pattern because my eyes were so tired, and I was just like, ugh. So I'm on the blue. I finished the purple. So the next 2 rows, there are no increases, no decreases. We've been online for 2 hours, which is already like super long for me. I'm going to let you go. I'm about to doze off and sleep a little bit. Good, get some sleep, take care of yourself. I don't recommend anyone follow the Ian Walker sleep plan. It is a mess and it is not fun. So if you can sleep normal times or sleep at all, please get some sleep. Take care of yourself. Very important for your physical, mental, emotional health to get some sleep. Okay, so keep on working. This color always makes me think of blueberries because it's just like so blue. I don't know. I need to make some little blueberries out of this color. Oh my gosh, you know it'd be really cute? Crocheted wedding bouquets. Is that a thing? Did I just think of something that is cool? That'd be really cool. I'm actually really into that idea, even though I've never, ever, ever in my whole life crocheted a flower. I just think it would be really cool and really pretty. Um, Jamming to some music, keep me going. I'm listening to Kylie Minogue radio on Pandora, and of course, there's a bunch of dancey music. Okay, so the next part of the pattern, again, if you want this pattern, it is in my description. It says Packer pattern. And then we're going to crochet 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're doing 7 on the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then do an invisible decrease. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 rows. Okay, just keep on crocheting. Okay, we're going around crocheting. Okay, and so the last row of blue is the one where we kind of show where we are going to move from the balls to the shaft. Okay, 7 in the back loop only. Two. Six. Seven. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, so we just did the fold part, and you can see the balls that look pretty big, but so we're gonna cut the extra before we finish our single crochet stitch. And we're going to switch to green. So I do have like a lime green, but I usually like using this green instead. Not my favorite green, but okay. So now is the fun part where you just kind of make it to the size you want it. Um, and I like to keep my stitch marker at the stage just so I don't miss that little ledge that I created. And we're gonna put both of them. I'm so tired. I'm trying to finish this packer and so yeah, I'm just gonna keep making this pretty repetitive process. Okay, before I finish the green, I'm gonna stuff the scrotum so that it's easier to get to this way. I'm gonna go through like the whole bag of polyfill. That's okay. Remember, small pieces. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, baby. You feel very soft after your bath. Baby. Okay, so let's keep going. So I try to keep each section a little bit over an inch, preferably an inch and like 1.25 inches, but um, it's kind of whatever because it's kind of iffy because I usually get to the length that they want before I start like the head, and so um, so they get like the length and then some, but I don't want to add too much length that they ask for. Because why would they ask for something small if they wanted something huge, right? So I am just over an inch. So I am gonna back through these stitches and we're gonna switch colors. Okay, come on. Now we need yellow. I do wish this yellow was brighter, but it is what it is. So this is the yellow. It's just called yellow. Okay. So okay. So now we're gonna do yellow. Oh, I love this song. It's Dancing on My Own by Robin. Okay. hate when you like get part of the cotton, but you don't get like all of the cotton, so it's just like shitty looking and feeling. Yeah, that needs a little bit. Or maybe another row. Okay, so I think this is the last row of this one. Let's see. I keep my tape measure around me all the time because it's critical to my life. Okay, so I'm gonna go back through those two loops, and then and so the only orange I have is my bright orange. Um, so This is hot orange. We just have this color and one more color left. Just like, I'm so tight. So, just as a reminder, I am doing a fundraiser for To Write Love on Her Arms, which is an amazing charity that focuses on addiction, self harm, and suicidal ideation, and helping people who deal with that, especially young people. It's a really amazing charity. And I will be doing there's a couple of things, right? So first, I will be collecting money for them through their link in my description. It just says fundraiser link, I think, or something like that. So I'm trying to get to $300. If I get to $300, then I'll be doing a giveaway, and that is super exciting because I haven't done a giveaway in a really long time. So super exciting. Um, and then I I'm trying to walk an average of 10,000 steps a day. I've been doing great because I've just been so depressed and tired. It's been really hard. But and I'm also doing a charity marathon on the 30th, which is the last day of the month, and it's a Saturday, and I will be online from noon to 6 p.m. Um, so if you want to get in on this charity, I would really appreciate it. And if you can't donate, you can always just show up, and that's a big deal. So you can always use hype people. Okay, so I'm gonna measure the whole thing now, making sure that we're on track to be the right size. Okay, I think I need. Shit, I should have made it longer. Why do I always do this? Let me make sure my Etsy listing. Woke me up. I'm awake now. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I've just been making this. Oh, I'm sorry your phone woke you up. So I'm just listening to some dance music. It's getting me going, getting me excited. Okay, so yeah, I'm always making my measurements wrong. Okay, so now I need red, which I have a bunch of red cotton, but only this is the red I need. It's 4-weight red cotton. Good God, what's going on? Oh, I know what happened. I started making my secret project with this, and then I was like, I don't want 4-weight. So that's what that's about. Yeah, I'm sorry you woke up. But I did miss you, so I'm glad you're back. But yeah, are you feeling any better? Did the medicine kind of set up a live at noon today on Restream? If you have to come up in the panel, we can be sleepy together. um, what's your like? What time is it where you are right now? Because it's 12:22 my time. So, and I can't convert time right now, or really ever, but definitely not now. But yeah, I'd be glad to come up. Okay, okay. So yeah, I'll come up and we'll hang out. Okay, let me see how long this is right now. Meds are working, but I can't sleep. I'm exhausted though. Yeah, I totally feel that. So tired. Elle came out and she was like, "Wow, you look exhausted." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I am right now." So I'm almost done with the rainbow packer. So it will sit like this. Um, I just have to do a few more rows and then do details. So feels good to be almost done with something, that I just started. So tired. and I have like a couple other things that I can work on. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I think I'm gonna work on my hood, um, and see if that'll bring some joy into my life that I desperately need. So yeah, I also have some things um, to make on the uh, Addy. Okay, so let's measure again. Hey, buddy, do you need to go potty? I'm gonna take my dog out for a second. So I'll be right back. You go potty? sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So tired. I'm gonna die. Let's see how long we are right now. Okay, this is good. Okay, so I need to stuff this. Okay, just stuffing away. And these I want to make sure are nice and full. I don't really care about the scrotum being that full. It doesn't need to be. It just adds bulk where a lot of people don't need it. But I do like to make sure the shaft is fairly stuffed. So getting some more polyfill, and I'm keeping them in business today. And then remember, small pieces of polyfill, even on a big project, because otherwise it will be very lumpy and not at all appealing. Okay, so keep on stuffing. And just stuffing it down in there. Okay, now I'm going to work on the head. Again, if you want this pattern, it is in my description box below. It just says Packer pattern. Okay, so first I'm going to go in the loop only. So yeah, so I'm wrapping up this, no pun intended, this project, and then I'll work on my hood. And those will be like the three main projects that I wanted to do today, and then everything else will just be fun. Hey, Dan.
Hey, I'm just going to give you an update verbally. The
Sorry, my dad called with updates on kind of the family issues that we were having today, so um, was glad to hear from him, but you know, it was kind of a private matter. So sorry about that. Okay, so I will be on for about 15 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go hang out with Lydia, and we're gonna both be tired together. Um, so this has been a fun, just like try to like push through and make stuff. You know, I mean, I made a whole packer. I made that little pill. I worked on the hood a little bit. So I'm pretty happy with what has gone on so far, but you know, I'll probably still work on stuff, and or maybe I'll just be too sad and tired to fucking do anything else. Okay, so now that I've made it all the way around and made the ridge to start the head, I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with decreases. So all the packers that I've done like lately, I feel like really big. I don't know what it's about. Like my counts are right, but like it just they all feel really big, very girthy. Now we're gonna go to just decreases. So I'm just gonna try to finish this before I go over to Lydia's house. I know she's a little bit more proper than I am, so I'm gonna take this little bit and stuff it right in the tip, so the tip has some bulk to it. So it's not like flat, so it's actually curved. I might need a little bit more, actually. Just a little more. Where did it go? Oh, shit. Under me again. How did it end up there? Oh, you need a paw? You got a paw for me? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna end at 3.5 hours. So I love you all. Thank you very much for watching, helping me stay awake, and I'll probably be on here later if I'm not asleep. So talk to you later. Bye.